Ever pondered on how a simple transistor like the bipolar junction transistor, or BJT, can be the heart of numerous electronic devices? It's time to unveil the mystery. A BJT is a 3-layer 2PN junction device, with each layer being either P-type or N-type semiconductor. The 3 regions are called the emitter, base, and collector. Depending on how these layers are arranged, BJTs are primarily of 2 types: NPN and PNP transistors. Dive into the world of NPN transistors first. The name implies that it's composed of 2 N-type semiconductors separated by a thin layer of P-type. The N-type semiconductor layers are the emitter and collector, while the P-type forms the base. The majority charge carriers in NPN transistors are electrons, which move from the emitter to the collector, hence the current flows from the collector to the emitter. The base in an NPN transistor is always negatively biased with respect to the emitter and positively biased with respect to the collector. Now flip the script and enter the realm of PNP transistors. As the name suggests, it consists of 2 P-type semiconductors separated by a thin N-type layer. In contrast to NPN transistors, the majority charge carriers here are holes. The current in a PNP transistor flows from the emitter to the collector, contrary to the NPN transistor. The base in a PNP transistor is positively biased with respect to the emitter and negatively biased with respect to the collector. But why does the distinction between NPN and PNP matter? It's all about the direction of current flow and the type of charge carriers, which ultimately influences the transistor's application in circuit design. NPN transistors are commonly used for amplifying or switching applications due to their faster operation. On the other hand, PNP transistors find their place in complementary or push-pull configuration circuits. To sum up, BJTs come in 2 flavors: NPN and PNP. NPN transistors have N-type semiconductors as the emitter and collector, with a P-type base sandwiched in between. They use electrons as the majority charge carriers, and current flows from the collector to the emitter. PNP transistors, on the other hand, have P-type semiconductors as the emitter and collector, with an N-type base in the middle. They use holes as the majority charge carriers, and current flows from the emitter to the collector. So next time when you marvel at an electronic gadget, remember the humble BJT that might be running the show behind the scenes. Whether it's an NPN or a PNP, each has its unique role in making our electronic world tick.